Hi, it's Nikki Moses again with Moses Nutrition. This time I'm flying solo. Normally I have Christina here with me because we're both going through braces, and we have earlier podcasts if you want to catch up why. We have a lot of information there. But I had a choice to make. I had found out about a new device. It's called an ALF device, A-L-F, and I have my bottoms on. I have my bottom braces, and I got them on about 3 weeks ago, and I don't like them. I actually hate them. And at first, I had a very bad reaction to them. And I found out about this other device that is something that sounds a lot more pleasant to wear. So suddenly I had hope. Maybe there is another choice for me. So I went in and I looked into that. So I went to go see a new dentist. His name is Dr. Bruce Johnson. He's nearby. He's in Montrose, which is in northern Glendale. So it's very close to me here. And he did an analysis and took a look to see what needed to be done. It does look like the ALF device would likely be what he would use, although I don't have a guarantee on that. But what happened is he told me that I still have work that needs to be done on my jaw. So I had been seeing a prior orthodontist, and he had me on something I've shown you in the earlier podcasts, which I wore at night to relax and allow my jaw to recorrect its position to where it's naturally supposed to be. Now, my current orthodontist was satisfied enough with where my jaw had moved that he thought we could move on to the braces, adjust my bite, because my bite is now very off, and hopefully that would then allow my jaw to continue to relax and heal. So that was his process that he's going through, and he's a very, very good orthodontist. Christy's doing wonderfully with him. But again, I don't want braces. I want this new device that sounds a lot easier to wear. So I went and I checked out with a new dentist. So this new dentist, Dr. Johnson, told me that my jaw is not in the right place. He did a whole bunch of things to check it out. And he said that he wants to do a 6-month treatment just to get my jaw in place. And it involves a much larger nighttime device that I have to wear. And then during the day, I would also have to wear a device, which would make it a little hard to chew. It's removable, but they generally want you to chew with it. So here I am facing another 6 months of just working on the jaw before then moving into some form of orthodontics to move my teeth. So this was the analysis that he gave, and it was going to be $6,000 I have to come up with just for the 6 months of correcting my jaw position. And it might take even longer than 6 months, although I don't think they charge more than the $6,000, but another $6,000. And then I have the fact that if I go in tomorrow to remove my braces, I'm seeing my old orthodontist tomorrow. I have no idea how much of that money I'm going to get back. I spent a good bit. I put a large deposit down. They've done some of the work, so I don't know. This is getting very expensive at this point. But I did have to make a choice, and I had to think about this. I'm actually used to my braces now. They don't bother me nearly as much as they did when I first got them on. So this is more of a decision about health at this point. And I really had to take a look at it, and I had to look at what's going to be best for my health. And my jaw is the whole reason I'm doing this in the first place. It's not cosmetics. So I consulted other colleagues of mine. One of the people that I talked to was my chiropractor, and I had him check out my jaw. When he was testing my jaw, he said it definitely isn't in place yet. It's not in its proper place. It's pulling to one side. And so he thought it a wise idea to correct my jaw position first and then work on moving the teeth around that. So he agreed with taking a new approach. And then I talked to a holistic dentist that is fairly well known here in Southern California. I asked his advice about the ALF device, and he said that he has heard and seen nothing but good things from it. He doesn't deliver it himself, but his patients who have had this done have had wonderful results with an ALF device. So that was really good to hear. He's seen many people go through that, and he is aware that it can move the teeth. I did talk to another colleague. She has been a dentist for many, many years. She works with TMJ. She's worked with other issues related to that as well. And she had a little different opinion. She didn't think I should shift gears so quickly and I should check with my old orthodontist. And she hadn't really used an ALF device. So it was, even though she did know very well what it was. So I checked out a lot of different opinions. This was a very tough decision to make. I have to take off braces after 3 weeks of wearing them. My teeth are going to be loose. I don't even know where they're going to settle after I take them off. It's scary. I've put a lot of time and investment. into my current orthodontist. My jaw has definitely gotten better with what he's been doing, and I really like him. And I trust him. So this was very stressful, I'll be honest with you, thinking about shifting gears like this and trying to make the right decision. So the decision I made is I am going to take my braces off. I am going to ask my orthodontist, who I've been seeing, to take them off tomorrow. And so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what he's going to say. He might try to talk me out of this, but we'll see. I'm hoping that they come off. I'm very interested in this new doctor, Dr. Johnson. He is a total character. Now, he is older. He's in his early 70s. Now, normally people are looking to retire by that time. I'm hoping he keeps going for quite a while, because when I asked him if he has a replacement or someone he's training up, he didn't have anybody. And apparently, from everything I'm gathering from talking to people who have gone through his process, this could take years. I might be in his hands for 6 years. It might take a long time because the way this ALF device works, it's slower. So I'm definitely concerned to make sure that he's healthy enough and around to keep going to finish me up. So I might actually offer to do a hair test on him and get him nice and healthy so he can finish me. So we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, my next step here is when I do get these off, I have to wait a week for my teeth to settle out, and then I go in for what's called a cone beam scan. It's a type of CT scan. I'm going to do my whole head to look at it for this new orthodontist to begin work. And apparently this cone beam scan it's very thorough. I have heard of it before. It's very popular with very advanced dentists. When they're looking for cavitations, which is infection in the jawbone, they like to do a cone beam scan. And I've never had one. I've actually always been curious to see. I don't have root canals, I don't have cavities, but I did have my wisdom teeth removed, and apparently you can get cavitations in those areas in the jaw. So this will also be good to see if I have anything like that. So I will keep you posted. Thank you for listening and joining us on our adult braces journey. Talk to you next time.